Okay. Very good afternoon. Now a screen is clearly visible to all.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now today we will start with the next unit, unit number 4, list. So in that we will discuss the definition, representation, operations, types of list, singly linked list, doubly linked list, circular linked list, and already we have completed the concept of stack using linked list, right? So sorry, stack using array we have implemented. So all of you have completed the implementation part of a stack. Yes, or
sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So by using array you have implemented, or by using linked list?
By using array.
By using array you have implemented the linked list, right? After that, sorry, stack you have implemented, sorry. And next part, queue data structure, all of you have completed the implementation part. So from my side I have explained all the part, linear, circular also. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, linear and circular both. Now here, so same concept, queue using linked list we will discuss here in this unit, in the unit number 4. Now stack concept we will implement by using the linked list, and queue concept we will implement by using the linked list. After that, applications of linked list. So addition and subtraction of two polynomials. So these application, these application we will discuss in the unit number in this unit, right? Now we'll start with the first point. Now, unit number 4, list. Now, before proceeding to the linked list, so we require the concept of pointer and structure here. So I hope all of you are aware with the pointer and structure, or self-referential structure, or is it necessary to revise the concept of pointer and structure and memory allocation or memory management? Hello. Is it necessary to revise the concept of pointer, structure? In the structure, self-referential structure we are going to use here.
Yes, sir.
Revise करायचं. So because here onwards, so for the to implement the linked list, so we required the concept of pointer. Okay. Now here I got the message from few of the students. So we'll revise the concept of pointers, and after that we'll start from the first point, that is the definition and everything, right? So definition, representation, operations, all these points. So we will discuss. So in the list, we'll discuss first definition, after that representation, how to represent the linked list. After that, how many operations you are able to perform on a linked list. So these operations we will discuss. Next is the types of linked list: singly linked list, doubly linked list, circular linked list, stack using linked list, queue using linked list, and application of linked list. Now, before going to the first part, definition, so I will explain some prerequisite. So pointers in C. This hide the floating control. Okay. Now the screen is visible to all. This Notepad++.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now pointer in C. Sorry. Pointer in C. Now, what is the definition of pointer? Or what is the role of pointer? Pointer कशासाठी वापरतात?
Stores the address of other variable.
It store the address of another variable.
Other variable.
Okay. Yes. So here we'll write. Those are aware with the pointer concept. So for them it is a perception, and those who have forget the concept. So for them, so this is the revision, right? You can dictate simultaneously in your notebook. So if you don't know the concept, right? So here I'll write for your reference purpose. Pointer is a variable. So what you said, pointer is a variable. Sorry. Variable which contain
Address
happened?
of other variable.
Which contains the address of another variable.
Other variable.
Right? So which contain the address of the another variables, right? But how you are declaring this? So this is the definition part, right? Now this is the definition of pointer. Now how you are declaring the pointer, or we'll say declaration. How you are declaring the pointer? So data type, first data type. After that, so this asterisk, or we'll call star, right? Star. Here you are writing the pointer name, right? And after that, semicolon. So this is the syntax of declaration. Now, so what is mean by this star, or what you are calling, or what is mean by this star? We are calling this is as a value at the address operator. Value at the address operator. So we are calling this as a value as a address operator. त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो, value at address operator, or it gives the values from the address. It gives the values from the address. Or again, another name is another operator we are using in our pointer for storing the address, right? So that is ampersand. So how we are using this ampersand, so that we will consider. So this ampersand we are using dereference operator, as a dereference operator, or we can call them as a address specifier reference operator also, right? Now how we are using this, so we will discuss one simple example. Now simple variable, how you are declaring? So int a is equal to 100, suppose 100, or float b is equal to 100, right? So in this way you are declaring the simple variables, right? So in this way you are declaring the simple variable. Now the same value, if you want to declare, now suppose same value if you want to declare by using the pointer. So how you are declaring it? By using the pointer. Key value pointer through कशी declare करणार? Is it visible to all? Screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is my question? So here, so these are the simple variables, right? Now how do you are declaring this simple variable? So simple variable a ला काय केलंय तुम्ही? What is the value of a?
काय झालं तिला?
Value of a is 100, right?
काय? काय देते?
Value of a is 100, and another variable we have considered, that is the float. Another variable we have considered here, float. What is the value of that float variable? Same 100 point something, right? Or we'll say 100 point Float means we require some point 100.0, and here the variable of the float is b. Here we'll say 0.0 or 0 you can write it. Now with the help of pointer, how you are declaring it? Now what is the address of A? What is the address of A? Here, suppose for example, address of this variable is 2000. या variableचा address असेल 2000, right? And address of this another variable is 3000. Address of another variable is 3000, right? So all of you able to see the screen? So what I am writing here, is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what I have written here, what do you mean by 2000, 3000? These are the
Address of variable A,
address of variable A and address of variable B,
B,
right? And what is the value of A? H value काय?
100,
100. And what is the address of A?
2000.
2000, right? Now by using the pointer, so how you are storing it? Suppose int star p I have written, and I want to store the value. So what value I want to store here? So here I want to assign the
Address.
value that is 100. So how to assign the 100 value here to the p? आता इथं मला p ला 100 value assign करायची. So how you are able to assign? Now this is the declaration of pointer. Data type, after that star and p. Star is the value at the address operator and p is your pointer name. Now how to assign the 100 value to this? So what you are storing here in the star p, you are storing only the address of that variable. Address of that variable. Suppose I want to store 100. So how you are assigning the 100 here? Directly value or address of that value?
Address of
Address of
that value.
Address of that value, right? Very good. But how you are assigning it to the p? So p is equal to, so address always you are assigning by using the ampersand. What you are calling? Address specifier, or we are calling them as a reference variable or reference operator. So with the help of this reference operator, so you are assigning the address to this p, right? And after that, so when we will print by using the star p, so automatically through this printf function, so we'll get the output that is the 100. Now if you print only p, so what output you will get? So p print केलं तर काय output आहे?
Address of
A.
Address of A you will get, right? Now same for the float. So how you are able to declare float? Suppose here we'll take a q, right? Now how to assign the value for this float q? How to assign the value for this float q?
Q is equal to
Q
ampersand B,
B.
Q is equal to
ampersand B,
ampersand d,
B,
sorry,
B.
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 Okay. Now what value you are storing here?
Address of B.
Address of
3000.
variable B,
Address of variable b, that is
B,
what? That is
3000.
3000.
3000 euro, right? Now all of you have understood how you are declaring the pointer. Is there any doubt here? Declaration part of the pointer and how you are storing the values of pointer. Now how to store the address, so that part we discussed here. How to store value of value of pointer.
सर आपण %b घेणार तिथं पॉइंटर क्यू घ्यावं लागेल का ओनली क्यू घ्यावं लागेल
Where?
तिथं
Here.
येस सर हा
Here %b. So you are storing the address of this b variable in Q.
सर क्यू मध्ये घ्यायचं का पॉइंटर क्यू मध्ये असं म्हणतो
So address we need to store in a Q, and with the help of pointer Q, directly you are storing so displaying the values of that Q. Pointer Q मध्ये नाही स्टोर करू शकतो आपण Q मध्ये स्टोर करतो. ऍड्रेस कुठे स्टोर करतोय ह्या Q मध्ये स्टोर करतो. Now we'll see. So one simple program so that you will understand all the things, right? So we'll see one simple program. So here I will write one simple program, while main. Pointers at a simple program given so that you will get a clear idea. Suppose while main, right? So this is your program. Is it visible to all? So this notepad is visible clearly.
येस सर
Now here I will write separately. I will write here. Suppose int a is equal to 10. I have considered one simple variable I have declared here. After that, I have declared here int star p. Int star p I have considered. One simple pointer we will consider. Now, how to assign the values to this pointer? आता ह्या पॉइंटरला व्हॅल्यू कशी असाइन करणार? पॉइंटर मध्ये फक्त आपण ऍड्रेस स्टोर करतो आणि पॉइंटर हा ऍड्रेस थ्रू व्हॅल्यू आपल्याला डिस्प्ले करतो. ठीक आहे. आता स्टार पी पी इज इक्वल टू %, व्हॉट वी नीड टू स्टोर हियर? %. Suppose I have not written %. So suppose I have written a. So what will happen? So what value will be stored in P?
10
10. Now, so what P star P will print? Star P काय print करेल?
व्हॅल्यू ऑफ व्हेरिएबल ए
ज्या व्हेरिएबलची ऍड्रेस ज्या व्हेरिएबलचा ऍड्रेस 10 आहे, ज्या व्हेरिएबलचा ऍड्रेस 10 आहे किंवा ज्याचा ऍड्रेस 10 आहे ती व्हॅल्यू काय करेल? आता XYZ काहीतरी व्हॅल्यू असेल. ठीक आहे. XYZ काहीतरी व्हॅल्यू असेल. So here this pointer will consider only the address. Suppose I have assigned P is equal to A. So P will consider 10 and 10 will be with the help of that 10. So this value will be displayed. So here, so we require the address of these variable. या व्हेरिएबलचा मला ऍड्रेस पाहिजे तर तो कसा करणार? So for that purpose here I am writing %a. So automatically address of this variable will be considered, right? And what is the address of this variable? 2000. So here pointer will consider 2000 and pointer will display the values which is present at the address 2000, that is 100, right? Now here I will write one more. Now we'll print the values, right? Suppose in the first printer. Now you can give me the answer. So value of A. So what is the value of A here? How to print the value of A? %d. A ची value कशी print करणार? %d. A. So what is the output here? That's output काय? What is the output here? Output of this statement.
तर तिथं पी पाहिजे ना.
What is the output of this statement? या स्टेटमेंटचं आउटपुट काय असेल सांगा मला?
10
10 असेल, right? Now I'll write one more statement here. So this arrow I have written for showing the output. So it is not a part of our syntax. Now print the value of A %d, and here I have written star p. Now what is the output?
10.
Same output you got. Now what you have stored here in P?
Address.
address, right? Now, because of this star P, so here the value we got, that is the 10. म्हणजे त्या ऍड्रेसला कोणती व्हॅल्यू आहे ती व्हॅल्यू इथं डिस्प्ले झालेली आहे. Now one more statement will write. Here I have written instead of tar P. So can I write like this? So what is the output of the same? What is the output of this?
10.
10.
Why it is 10?
Address of A equal to B.
So what is meant by ampersand A? So this ampersand A is considering the address, and because of this star, so because of this star, so we are displaying the values at that address. So that's why here we are getting the same answer. Now we will do the little bit modification. Suppose I want to display the address of A. Suppose ampersand A. Now what is the output here? It will execute or it will give some error.
Address.
Address
Address of
address of A we are expecting, but it will give the error. Why? Because what is the format specifier of this? So D for what purpose you are using?
Integer.
Integer. Is it an integer?
No.
Yes, it is an integer. But. So what is the range of this address? Address ची range आहे का तेवढी? So here we'll use the U. Right. Here we'll use the U. And with the help of that, so we'll display the address, right? इथं range वाढलेली आहे कारण integer ची range कमी आहे. ठीक आहे. Then what is the output here? Kind output 2000. Yes or no? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now again, suppose here I have written P. Now what is the output? What is the output of P?
Address of A.
Address of A.
P मध्ये काय स्टोर केलेलं आहे?
2000.
What you have stored in P? Address of P. Right. Again, one more thing is remaining here. Suppose here I have written address of P. What is the address of P? P's address काय असेल? What is the address?
2000.
2000. Now here, what P is storing? P मध्ये काय स्टोर केलेलं आहे? 2000 आहे. मग ही 2000 value somewhere we have stored. Somewhere we have stored as a value, right? As a value म्हणून store केले असेल. Somewhere you have stored this 2000 as a value, and address of that value, suppose 5000 or 8000 will consider, or 800 or 8000. 8000. So that will be displayed here. Address of that P will be displayed. Right. So here, what is the value of P here? 2000. And somewhere we have stored 2000 as a value, and address of that value is 8000. So that is displayed. Right. So this is called as a pointer. So single pointer we have discussed, or till we have not discussed pointer to end pointer. Now all of you understood how pointer is working, or how address is stored in a pointer. Any doubt, any question? Hello, all of you understood or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now we'll consider, suppose double, what do you mean by double? Can we write here again one more statement we will take. Same we'll use here. Suppose star star P. Now what is the answer of this? Star star P. Cancel. Or we'll do one thing. We'll take a separate example for this. Just take separate example here now. Suppose int A. Same example, but we'll write it once again. Suppose int A is equal to 10. Int A is equal to 10. Right? And int star P as it is, we'll take. And P is equal to what we are writing here? What we are
Address
address of A. The same we will take here. Now, so int star star K will take here. Int star star K. Now, how A is stored here? So value of A is now here, suppose 100. And address of A is 1000. A's address काय असेल 1000 असेल याला आपण काय म्हटलेलं आहे व्हेरिएबल A म्हटलेलं आहे राइट नाउ another pointer P we have considered now in P so what we are storing so we are storing the address of A P मध्ये काय स्टोर करतोय आपण
1000
1000 we are storing in address of P म्हणजे हा कुठं आला इथं बरोबर address of A we are storing in a P but to store the address of P so here some address is there मला P ला काहीतरी address असेल yes or no
yes sir
Yes.
yes
now sir now again so what you have done so star star K so what do you mean by star K काय असणार आहे what is the value of star K
address of A
address of A is 1000 right now again you have taken one more star so what is the value
address
of
of P
address of
Me.
address of P we are storing means what you are storing in a K address of P in which pointer you have stored in K pointer in K pointer you have stored the address of P right so this concept is called as a pointer to end pointer pointer to end pointer right
yes sir
now what is the value of K here K ची value काय म्हणतो K is equal to what you are writing ampersand P
P.
you are K is equal to ampersand P now we can write the printf statement आता इथं आपण printf सांगा value
of K
काय देणार इथं value what you are writing value of first we'll start from A value of A is value of A is %d paste दिया comma what I need to write here A ठीक है काय output what is the output here
10.
10
10 right let me copy the same statement now value of A percent D. Now what is the value of A here? What is the value of star P? Star P ची value काय असेल?
पॉइंटर पी
10 स्टोर. ठीक आहे. Now all of you pay attention. So here value of double star K. Now what is the value of double pointer K?
2000.
2000.
We are printing the value
1000.
not address. आता ह्याच्यामध्ये कोणाचा ऍड्रेस आहे? ह्याच्यामध्ये या पहिल्या स्टार मध्ये कुठला ऍड्रेस आला? 2000. मग ह्या 2000 ची व्हॅल्यू कोण आली? 1000.
1000.
हा.
1000.
आणि 1000 परत एक स्टार आहे अजून. मग ते 1000 कोणाची 1000 मध्ये कोण 1000 ऍड्रेसला
10.
कुठली व्हॅल्यू
10.
आहे? 10. म्हणजे इथं काय येणार?
10
10 you will get.
10
Right. Now suppose I have reduced to 1 star. So what is the value here?
1000.
1000. Now you got it. Right. Now here I have written one more star. Right. So what will be the value? Now suppose here I have
10.
increased one more pointer. Suppose int 3 stars I have taken. 3 stars. L will take a KL. And here L is equal to, so I have taken the address of, in the L I have stored the address of K.
के
Then what will happen? So suppose address of K is 3000. Address of K is 3000. Now what value will be stored in here? L मध्ये काय store होईल?
3000
3000.
3000 will be stored in here. 3000, right? So these values stored in L. So this is L, not I. Now, same I'll write here. Now here I have written only L. So what is the value of L? Suppose I have written only L. So what is the value of L? Now you can tell me.
3000.
3000.
3000, right? Mr. L here. Now suppose single star L. What is the value?
2000.
2000. Good, good.
1000.
Right. 2 star L.
1000.
1000.
1000. 3 star L.
10.
10
10. Now all of you have got how
Yes, sir.
we are using
Yes,
the
sir.
pointer to end pointer.
Yes,
down.
sir.
Yes.
Is there any doubt?
no
No,
sir.
sir.
I hope all of you understood. Any question related with
Hello,
the
sir.
pointers? Ah, yes.
सर डबल स्टार पी च काय येईल मग डबल स्टार पी
सेम सेम. आता डबल स्टार पी असेल तर चालेल का? डबल स्टार पी च काय असेल? इकडे बघा. डबल स्टार
Error.
पी. एरर नाही येणार. एरर नाही येणार. आता डबल स्टार पी असेल. सो व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू ऑफ सिंगल स्टार पी? 10. मग 10 कुणाचा तर ऍड्रेस असेल? 10 is the address of some values. 10 कोणाचा तर
म्हणजे
ऍड्रेस. हा
रॅन्डम व्हॅल्यू घेणार ते
हा. नाही नाही. 10 should be the address of any values. मग हा 10 कुणाचा ऍड्रेस असेल? Suppose 20. So these value will be considered as address, and automatically our machine is fetching the values which is stored at that address. म्हणजे त्या ऍड्रेसला कुठली व्हॅल्यू स्टोर आहे ती डिस्प्ले होती डायरेक्टली. But here just we are assuming it, right? So actually all this address and everything is managed by automatically everything is managed in a memory. Automatically everything is done. So we are not assigning any address. So this assigning the addresses and everything is automatically done. Internal part. So we don't know how the address is assigned and everything. Right? Or we are suppose we want to see the actual address of that variable, so we are able to print it. लक्षात आलं का?
हा येस सर
Now all of you understood? Okay. Now next part, so we'll discuss, that is the structure. Any question related with the pointer? Now these basic concept, so whatever the concept we are using in our linked list, so that much concept I will cover here. Any question related with the pointer? If yes, you can ask. Or is it possible for you to write a program by using the array of pointer? Array of pointers a program लिखू सकता है? Simple array of pointer. Hello, hello. Is it possible for you to write a program for array? Array of a pointer. So we'll write it here. Void main. How to write array of pointer? So here we required some, we need to declare first array pointer, right? How to declare the pointer? Star P. Array of pointer, suppose 3 values you want to take in array. So 3 you are writing. So size of the pointer. Right, after that, so int. Now here we'll take the 3 values. A, B, C, and one more is a I for the variable. Now A is equal to 10, comma B is equal to 20, and C is equal to, or you can take the values from the user also. No need to take, no need to take these 3 variables also. But here directly I have taken, I have assigned the values, or I have initialized the values. Now how to assign these values to the pointer variables? The first value I want to assign to the first array value. So P of 0 is equal to, now how to assign the values here? Can I assign like this? Now is it okay? Hello, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what we have done, so we have declared pointer as array, and 3 variables we have considered, A, B, C, and the value of that A, B, C we have stored in this array pointer, right? How we have stored? At P of 0, A value we have stored, at P of 1, B value, at P of 2, C value we have stored. Now how to display it? Now to display the value of that array pointer, so we required the for loop. Now how to use the for loop? I is equal to 0, I less than 3. Can I write directly? 3, I plus plus. Now what to write here in the printf?
ampersand A of C.
Ampersand Now how to display the values of a pointer array? So can I write like this in bracket I? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
It will display the first, what value will be displayed?
10,
10. Second,
20, and then 30.
then 30. Is there any doubt?
No, sir.
All of you understood? So how to use the array or pointer using array of a pointer, right? Now again, so many concepts are there, arithmetic operations on a pointers and everything. So is it possible to perform arithmetic operations on a pointer? General question. Can we add or subtract the integer
Yes, sir.
value on a pointer? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Pointer मध्ये आपण addition subtraction करू शकतो का? Pointer मध्ये. Now simply in the variable, so what you are doing, a is equal to, sorry, c is equal to a plus b. आता इथं 3 variable आहेत. Suppose for example, so these 3 variables are there. Now how you are doing? Suppose a, b, c, d variables we will take is equal to a plus b plus c. So you are writing and you are able to display the values of d as an addition of this a, b, c, right? So you will get the correct answer, no problem. But by using the pointer, is it possible to do the addition? Your pointer, your address addition होऊ शकतो का? Can we perform the arithmetic operation, or is it possible to perform arithmetic operation by using the pointer? Either variable, suppose for the variable, so is it possible directly we are adding the values, right? But for the pointer, so what you are considering? Addresses, addition of addresses. Is it possible to perform the arithmetic operations? Yes or no? I think before 1 minute you have given the answer, that is the yes, yes. Now how you are performing the addition? Is it possible? Am I audible to all? I'm not getting any response. Yes, no. Hello, hello, hello. आवाज येतोय सर?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Arithmetic operation करू शकतो का नाही pointer?
Yes, sir.
Then how you are performing arithmetic? We can't multiply from divide or a number or a pointer what we will say, pointer pointer from pointer from a pointer, right? Or again we can't add two pointers. आपण पॉइंटरची ऍडिशन करू शकत नाही. हा, तुम्ही ऍडिशन केली तर काय होणार? सपोज इन्क्रीमेंट केली तर काय होणार? ऍड्रेस इन्क्रीमेंट होणार. So what you are incrementing? You are incrementing the address, but you are not able to increment the values, right? इथे फक्त आपण ऍड्रेस इन्क्रीमेंट करू शकतो. So all of you remember these things, right? So, but this is not a part of our linked list. So just for your knowledge, so I have asked the question. Now next is the structure we'll discuss. Now next point is related with the structure. Now any question, any queries related with the pointer? So whatever the concept we required in a linked list, so that much part I have covered related with the pointer. Any question regarding the pointer? So whatever the part we have discussed. So we have discussed definition, declaration, how to store value of pointer. After that, pointer to end pointer, array of pointers. So any doubt in this point? Any question, any queries? All of you understood? Say yes, no, something.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you have understood, so you can write yes in the chat box. If you have not understood, so you can unmute yourself and ask the question. So we have discussed definition, declaration of a pointer. After that, how to store value of a pointer, and after that, pointer to end pointer and array of pointer we discussed. Nikita madam, Nikita, the roll number A30. Roll number A30. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll start with the structure. So what do you mean by structure? Can anyone will explain? Or what is the definition of structure?
Structure is collection of heterogeneous data type.
Collection is a collection of what type of?
Heterogeneous data type.
Heterogeneous data type, or we can call them as a dissimilar data items or data types, right? So we can say it is a dissimilar data types. Dissimilar data type. So what can I write here?
Different, sir.
Huh?
Different type of data.
Different type of data or dissimilar data types. Structure is a user defined or system defined?
User defined.
User defined structure, sorry, data type, and it is a collection of
Similar data type.
Dissimilar data types. Yes, right. Now here in the structure, so we required the concept that is the self-referential structure. This concept we required. So this part we will discuss, and after that we'll continue our unit. Now structure. Now what is the syntax of a structure? Syntax क्या है? Struct. Struct. After that, structure name, structure underscore name, structure underscore name, opening and closing curly bracket, and here structure element or structure data type. Structure elements with, right? So one semicolon. Similarly, two. Multiple elements with the different data types we are considering, right? Now here also semicolon you can give directly, or after that you can call the how you're calling the structure, or how you're using the structure structure name, and you are declaring some variable. You're declaring some variable for that structure, right? Now we'll write one simple example here. Suppose struct employee, struct employee, here. So we'll take the three separate variables for that employee. How to take the three separate variables? First we'll take integer. Integer लागेल का पहिल्यांदा? The first name last name मला पाहिजे. Suppose I want to enter the first name or name of that employee. How to enter? What I require here? Or can I write like this? Char employee name, and here I will declare array. So can I declare like this? Character ename.
Yes, sir.
After that, so here I require the employee age, right? After that, enter employee mobile number, right? Again, what I required. So in float, I will take e salary, right? Salary. Now again, so these are the, now here is there four variables we have declared here, right? So is it of same data type or different data type?
Different.
Different data type, right? Now here I have written a semicolon. Now how to call this structure? Struct. What is the structure name? Employee. And after that you are declaring some variables. So E1 I have declared. And multiple variables also you can declare. E2, E1, E2 like this, right? Now how to assign the values to that variables? Values कशा assign करणार? Suppose I want to assign the value to the E1. So how to assign the values? So directly you can call E1, or you can assign E1 dot E name equal to. So this is the character string. So here you can assign it as a ABC like this. Is it right? Yes or no? E1 dot, suppose E mobile number, right? So here you can write out, sorry, only digit we require, right? Like this. So in this way you are assigning the values to the structure variables, right? Or again for the salary, for the age. So in the same way, so you are assigning the values, and this value will be stored in the in that variable structure, right? But here in our linked list, so we are using one more concept, that is the self-referential structure we are using. Or here the, before moving to the next, so how much memory is allocated by this structure? By this structure, या structure ला memory किती लागली असेल? For the character, what is the size of character? What is the size of character?
1 byte.
Hmm?
1 byte.
1 byte.
1 byte for the character, but here, what is the size of that? Array?
10.
10 means how many bytes we require here?
10 byte.
10 byte
Byte.
for this single variable. After that, another variable integer. What is the size of
Byte.
integer here?
4 byte.
4 byte or
2
2
byte.
byte, 2 bytes, right? Now here, for these two and for these two, means total how many bytes? 4 plus 10 means 40. Hmm? Right, and for the float,
4 byte. 4 byte.
means total how much memory you have allocated?
18 byte.
18 byte. Now all of you understood memory allocation. So when you call this structure, right, or when you declare this structure, automatically 14 byte memory is allocated for a single object. एका ऑब्जेक्टच्या व्हॅल्यू साठी किती बाईटची व्हॅल्यू मेमरी अलोकेट झाली आहे? 14 byte, right? Sorry, 18 byte. Now here, so we require the concept, so that is the self-referential structure. Or suppose if you want to write a program for the same, so how to write a program? त्याच्यासाठी program कसा लिहिणार? So enter the name of the salary of an employee. So how to enter the salary of the employee? Or how to write a proper program for the same? For this structure. Program कसा लिहिणार? Simple program. Can anyone? Or will write it? Here I will write hash include. So this statement everyone is aware, no need to write. No need to. Hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, void main. After that, now you can, we'll write a simple program for the this struct employee. Employee static structure, struct use करूया आपण. So struct, write a separate program, struct employee. So in that we'll declare the first char name of the employee. So here 10 will consider. After that, this one. So what we are writing? So we are writing the name. After that, what we require? Suppose age. And one more variable will take a float salary. Right. Now these three variables I have declared in the above structure, that is employee structure, right? Now what to write next? काय करायचं मला आता हा स्ट्रक्चर कॉल करायचा ना. हाऊ यू आर कॉलिंग द स्ट्रक्चर अबाउट स्ट्रक्चर? स्ट्रक्ट एम्प्लॉई. Hello, am I audible to all? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Struct employee. So here declare one variable. So E I will write, or E1, right? Same call. Now with the help of that, so we'll call it. Now we'll display one statement, printf. Now what to display first? We'll display one message. Enter the detail of employee. Enter the details of employee, right? So you can write complete sentence. Now, how to enter the details of employee? Now, in a scanner. Now, how to enter the value? Here, first is the character string, right? So we required a percent yes. After that, another one is the percent D. After that, third one is the percent F.
F.
Right. Now, here in a scanf, so how to assign, how to call this function? E1 dot name, right? But here ampersand is required because we are taking the value from the user. Comma. Now what to write next? Ampersand.
E1
E1 dot
age.
Mobile.
E1 age, comma, ampersand E1 what?
Mobile.
Cell.
Cell. So mobile we have considered previously. Now we have skipped that variable. Only salary we have. Now these variables we have taken from the users. Now after that, immediately you want to display it on a screen. Now how to display it? Printf. Printf काय लागेल इथं? Same percent yes, percent D, percent F, comma. Now same variables. So what is the change here? What is the change? यामध्ये change काय असेल? So only we need to remove this ampersand because we want to display their values. Now here our program is completed. Simple. Is there any difficulty in a structure?
No, sir.
Is it a simple concept? Right. Now suppose same array of structure you want to use. Array of structure असेल तर काय change? Array of structure. Or is it possible to use the nesting structure? Nested structure use करू शकतो का आपण? Roll number A division 4. Who is roll number 4? Monali, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So regarding pointer, you have sent me a message. You can try at your level, so you will get the answer, right?
Okay, sir.
Whatever the part today we are discussing here, so you can do the practice of it. So definitely you will get all the concept or all the concept will be clear. Next, what we're discussing, array of structure. How to consider array of structure? Array of structure म्हणजे काय? Same, write one more program for that. While main structure you have structure. So all of you are dictating at the same time. Structure or struct? Struct. Will take a student. Will take a student. Sorry, spelling wrong. Student. Students. How many variables we require here? Student. First, obviously. What is the first variable? Roll number. Roll number. After that, next one is the char name. After that, these two will take only, but that's it. We'll write here struct student one variable. So here array we want to use. Suppose student, here I have you declared the 3 array. So previously only E1 we have declared. Now suppose next you want to declare, you can declare like this also, E2, E3 like this. And through that object, so you can assign the value or you can display the value. But here at the same time, suppose if you want to use array as an object, structure object. So how to use the array as a structure object, or we can call array of a structure. कसे यूज करू शकतो?
For loop.
For loop, very good. For loop use कर. Now how to use the for loop? So we'll display one statement first. Print,
Students data.
right? Print students data, right? Or you can say student record. After that, next for loop. For how to take a for loop?
I equal to 0.
I equal to 0.
I equal to 0. I less
I
than
less than
I
3.
less than 2.
I plus plus.
less than 2. Good. 2 or 3? No, 3 required.
2.
3 sir. 2 घेतलं 3 is equal
3,
to
sir.
2 कधी घेणार? Less than or equal to असेल तर 2. बरोबर ना?
sir.
2 घेऊया 2 पण equal to add करावं लागेल. ठीक आहे?
I plus plus.
I plus plus. Next what to write? आता सांगा. First we need to take it from the user. First we'll take it from the user, all the info. Now how to take it from the user? From the user, how to take? First काय आहे? Roll number means %D, %,
Yes.
yes, comma. So what to write here?
Ampersand.
Ampersand. Now here 3 records we are inserting. S of what? Can I write like this? S of I, comma, roll number. Can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Means initially value of I is 0, means S of 0 dot roll number, S of 1 dot roll number, S of 2 dot roll number, like this. So we'll insert all the values. Now here what to write next? S of I dot what?
Name.
Name. Right. So by using this first for loop, so we'll take the input related with the roll number and name from the user, right? Now after that, or here here we'll display the message, enter the students data, right? Likewise we will display the message. Now after that, next, now this scanf we have written for what purpose, or this for loop we have written for the getting the student data from the user, or for entering the data through keyboard. So we will enter. Now next part is the print. Now how to print? Now again we require one more for loop here.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, the same will copy it. Same copy Korean. Instead of scanf, so I'm right printed. Now what is the change here? Ampersand
Ampersand remove.
only we need to remove the ampersand. That's it. So I have removed the ampersand. Okay. Now it will display all the records. Yes, all the 3 records. Here, get CH. Now here, the array of structure program is completed. Is there any doubt related with the array of structure? Array of structure, some of us, all of you understood the use of array of structure?
Yes, sir.
Can we use the structure inside the structure? Or we are calling them as a nesting of structure. We are calling them as a nesting of structure. त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो, nesting of structure. Nesting of structure. We'll take one more example. So all of you are writing the example or programming your notebook or not? All of you have dictated it. So whatever the programs I'm writing here, so simultaneously you can dictate in your notebook. So what to take here? So can I take address? Address as a structure. Address मध्ये काय असतो? So what you are taking in address? Post character colony. कोणत्या colony? Colony साठी stay. Right. After that, cat city. City. Next, next, one integer variable सांगा address मध्ये. Integer साठी
House
काय?
number.
House number.
Pin code.
Yes. Int pin code. Int pin. So this pin code is very important, right? In address. Right. These three we will consider. There's two different data types we have considered here. Two different data types. Is it okay? No. No.
सर मग जे स्टुडंट्स डाटा घेतलं त्यामध्ये आपण स्ट्रक्ट 2 टाइम्स यूज केलं. जेव्हा ते इम्प्लिमेंट करताना टू मेनी
काय घेतलं होतं? स्टुडंट
स्टुडंट्स घेतले ना आपण तिथून, म्हणजे
हा.
नेस्टेड स्ट्रक्ट घेतले. इम्प्लिमेंटेशन करताना एरर येतोय तो.
काय घेतलं? स्ट्रक्ट स्टुडंट. काय प्रॉब्लेम येतोय? The same program you are talking or any other program?
Too many types in declaration.
Struct student you have taken.
सर आणि त्या इथं पण स्ट्रक्ट स्टुडंट S(3) घेतले. स्ट्रक्ट स्टुडंट्स आणि स्ट्रक्ट स्टुडंट्स S(3)
हा
हे सेम टाइप ऑफ डिक्लेरेशन म्हणते. एरर येतो.
इथे सेमिकोलॉन राहिले. इथे सेमिकोलॉन राहिले. So we'll check, don't worry. At the end you can share your screen and we'll check. Don't worry. Now you are performing simultaneously. Very good.
Yes sir. Sir now correct.
Now it is correct. Semicolon is missing here. One semicolon. Now it is correct. It is working now. In the nested structure, nesting of structure. So one structure I have declared in one main. Now, is it possible or can we declare two structure in a single function or in a one main function? We don't structure declare करू शकतो का? Is it allowed to declare two structures?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Employee, one more structures taken. Employee, struct employee. Employee साठी आपण काय घेतलं होतं इथं? So what we have taken? Struct employee. So name आणि instead of that, so what we will do, so here the second character will take struct at just one. So what we will do, so in the struct employee, so can we call this struct address? Struct employee मध्ये struct address आपण call करू शकतो. Can I write like this? So what is the name of the struct address? Hello, am I audible to all? Is it visible to
Yes,
all?
sir.
What I am talking here. So this is your first struct, right? So address you have written separately, and in the address you have considered a colony, city, pin code. Now here one more structure I have declared here, a struct employee, and in that what I am writing. So first is the name variable, character variable, and second one is the struct address. So another structure I am declaring inside the structure. So this is called as a nesting of a structure. Now here struct address. So here I will take a E as a variable, or you can take any variables, right? Or if it is address means we'll take A. In this way, we are using the struct inside struct. And this concept is called as a nesting of a structure. Now this concept we are using in our linked list program. Again, by using the pointer, right? So that part we will discuss after this point. Now how to use the same, or how to write a program. Now here, so we need to write struct employee. So here I will write E equal to. Now how to declare the variables? आता मला इथे direct value I want to assign. So to that variables. So the direct मला values assign करायचे. तर कशा assign करणार? So without scanf. So without scanf I want to assign the values. So this is also possible. So here in the previous program, so what we have done, so we have used the separate scanf function, and here also separate scanf function. Instead of that, so directly you are able to assign the value here. So by using the opening and closing parenthesis, इथे directly तुम्ही, so name, so whatever the name A, B, C, double quote मध्ये name द्या. पहिलं variable काय name, comma, roll number suppose 10, sorry age suppose 25, comma salary, so 50,000. So in this way also you can assign the values to this employee variables, right? So directly you are able to assign the values, so without scanf. Now with the help of scanf you want to assign, so for that purpose you need to take the reference of this object. Now here we'll assign the direct values to this variable. Now how to assign the value directly to these variables? Now first E. So what is the first variable here? First variable क्या है? What is the first variable? Name of the employee. Is it right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now suppose here I have written ABC, name of the employee ABC. Now what is the second variable or second value? The second value क्या है? Second value क्या है sir? Now what we are calling here second, struct address A. Address is the structure, so automatically cursor will jump to this structure. Now what is the value of this structure? What is the first parameter or first element of the structure address? First element क्या है? Colony. So here colony PQR I will write. Next क्या है? Next third क्या है? City Pandharpur. And fourth one is the pin code 41111 like this, right? And here is the same code. you can assign the values by using in these ways. Right now, now without this, suppose by using the scanf, so how to assign these values? Here the scanf मधून assign करायचे असतील तर कसे करणार? We'll take the. Now suppose if you want to assign the same value by using the scanf, either you can use this way or you can assign the value by using the scanf. Now by using the scanf, first what is the yes, second guy character, third character, fourth integer. Sorry, T. Now how to assign the first value? E dot kainar first kainar E dot what? How to access this name variable? E dot or ampersand E dot. All of you give attention. So this part is very important. Ampersand E dot. Now what to write here?
Name.
Name. Comma. Now next part is very important. Ampersand. Now which variable you want to access? This colony of address structure. Now how to access this variable or how to assign this variable? Now here, so what is the object?
A.
A. Now first we required E dot A dot after that colony, comma, ampersand.
E dot A dot CT.
E dot A dot
CT.
E always be required. Without E, we are not able to access because through employee structure we are assigning all these values. E dot
A dot pin code.
pin code. Right now, at the time of display, so how you are displaying? So only printf and here ampersand.
Moving ampersand.
Removing ampersand. Now all of you understood nesting of a structure. So this is called as a nesting of a structure. So this concept is called as a nesting of a structure. All of you understood or not?
Yes, sir. Understood.
So we have called structure inside the structure. We have called the structure inside the structure. Now, so after that, so whatever the concept we are discussing, so these concept we are using in our linked list part. For that purpose, we have discussed these many points. Title of that concept is self-referential structure. Self-referential structure. This kind of self-referential structure. So definition I will write, and after that we will discuss the definition of self-referential structure is self-referential structure are those structures in which one or more pointers. Now here we are using the pointers, one or more points to the structure. Of the same type. Right. So this is the definition of self-referential structure. Self-referential structure are those structures in which one or more pointers point to the structure of the same type. Now here I will write a syntax. So struct self is a name of the structure. Just स्वतःलाच point out in the previous nested structure. Now this employee, struct employee, and here the struct address. So two we have used, right? Now struct employee. Now this structure is pointing to which structure? So this another structure, right? Now suppose I have written here employee. So what is mean by this? इथे एम्प्लॉई लिहिले तर काय होणार? स्ट्रक्ट एम्प्लॉई. याचा अर्थ काय झाला इथं? हे स्ट्रक्चर कोणाला कॉल करते? स्वतःलाच कॉल करते का दुसऱ्याला कॉल करते? दिस स्ट्रक्चर इज
त्यालाच call
calling
करतो.
himself or to other structure?
Himself.
Calling himself. So these kind of syntax or these kind of structure, suppose if you are calling himself, right? Or we are calling this as this is the employee structure we have declared, and inside of that employee structure, so you are calling yourself. So these kind of a structure is called as a self-referential structure. Very simple definition, right? Now here the same definition I have written. Self-referential structure are those structures in which one or more pointer point to the structure of the same type. Point to the structure of the same type. Now here I will write the separate. Suppose int p, simple syntax I'll write, and here the same I am calling struct self. So same structure I am calling, but previously what we have used? Previously, so we are using here. So what is the data type here? So simple integer object we have used. Simple integer object we have used to call the self function, to call himself. So by using the simple integer object we have called, right? But here, so what I have used? What type of object I have written here? कोणता object use केलेला आहे? What is the type of this object?
Pointer.
Pointer object I have used, right? Now, what do you mean by this pointer? So what pointer is storing? Pointer is storing the address of the cell. म्हणजे इथं address through आपण काय करणार आहे? Point करणार आहे, right? So here, so one or more pointer points to the structure of the same type, right? So this is called as a self-referential structure. Now we'll take an example, and with the help of that example, so we'll discuss, right? So after that, you will get a clear idea regarding the self-referential structure. Now example, we'll see here, example. Now, all of you understood what is meant by self-referential? If the structure is calling himself, right, is called as a self-referential. And but here, so what is the change? So here object we have considered the pointer object, right? So we have considered the object, that is the pointer object we have considered. Now we'll see the examples so that you will get a clear idea regarding the self-referential. Struct code will take. Struct code. Now in that int I घेतलेला इथं. So int I is the integer variable. After that char C is the character variables, and next one is the next we'll take a struct code. Now, but here the object I will consider, that is the PTR. If I have considered object PTR, means what it will store? It will store the address of the next referencing pointer. Okay, next as a काय केलं तो address store, right? Semicolon. Struct code. This is the structure I have written here. Void main. struct code we have declared. Main will close here. All of you are able to see the screen properly. So I have changed it. Is it visible to all?
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes.
hello. Okay. Now, what point we are discussing? So, which point we are discussing now? कोणता concept discuss करते आपण?
Self
Preferences.
Self-referential structure. Now, here one structure I have declared, and the same. What is the first element of the structure code? What is the first element?
Integer.
Integer. What is the second element?
Character.
And what is the third element?
Structure. Code pointer.
Same structure is there, right? So structure pointer is there, right? The structure, same structure we are calling by using the third parameter, or as a by considering the third element. आता ह्या same structure ला परत काय केलेलं इथं call केलेलं आहे, right? Now, how to use this self structure concept? Now we'll declare struct code where one will say. So first variable will take. So where one. Now where one. Here I will draw the diagram. So for the where one. Now how many parameters are there in this structure? 3 parameters are there. First is the integer, and second one is the character, and third one is the pointer, right? So this is our first object of a structure code where one, I would say, right? Now how to assign the values to this where one? Now where one dot, all of you give attention. So this part is very, very, very important. Now how to assign the value? Where one dot, what should I write here? Can I assign the values directly? So previously we have seen with the help of scanf function. Suppose I want to assign value directly to the variables. So how to assign? Don't write your roll number in the chat box. So automatically your attendance is recorded. Don't worry about your attendance. Where one dot I equal to. So I will assign the values of that. Suppose here I have assigned the 55, right? So integer value. Now next value where one dot C equal to. इथं आपल्याला काय लागेल? Single character we require here. Single char values. Suppose here A I have assigned. Now third value. So how to assign the third value? Where one dot. So what should I write here? PTR. Pointer ला कशा value assign करतो आपण? PTR ला काय assign करणार? Already we have discussed the pointer concept. So what you are assigning? Ampersand of address, or will assign directly address of that pointer. So त्याचा आपण address assign करू शकतोय, right? But how to assign the address? The address नाहीये माझ्याकडे. मी काय करतो इथं? So I will assign the null. Here initially I will assign the null. All of you give attention. Now, what is the value of first integer? इथं काय येईल value? 55. Second value A. Now all of you give attention. This part is very, very, very important in linked list point of view. And third, what is the value of third parameter?
Null.
Null. Good. Don't hesitate to give your answer. So let it be, it is correct or wrong. Right. Now we'll consider one more variable. आणखी एक variable घेऊया. Structure code comma var2 म्हटले. Now how to assign the value to the var2? So var2 dot I equal to, suppose 5 6 plus 1. Var 2 dot I is equal to 56. Now var 2 dot C equal to, suppose I have given here B. Is it okay? Now var 2 dot PTR is equal to, suppose again I have assigned null. Right. Now here I will draw the diagram of the same. Now what is the value of var2? No? Is it visible to all? So what I am writing here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
var2. So what is the first value here?
56.
56. Second is the
B.
B. And third one is the
Null.
null. Because I have not assigned any address to that pointer, right? Now all of you give attention here. Now I want to print. So how to print? I have to print the values. Now how to print? प्रिंट कशी करणार आहे?
%D.
पण हे प्रिंट करायच्या अगोदर आपण एक लिंक करूया. सो हाऊ टू लिंक दिस टू व्हेरिएबल्स विथ इच अदर्स?
var dot pointer
where 1 dot ptr
is
equal to
ampersand var2.
ampersand var2. Very good. Means what you have done? So you have stored the address of the another variable. So var2 चा address कुठे स्टोअर केलेला आहे तुम्ही? इथे store. So what is the value of, suppose ह्याचा address suppose 2000 असेल, will assume it, right? So var2 चा address 2000 असेल आणि याचा var1 चा 1000. So here what you have stored by writing this statement? So you have stored the 2000. So here we have stored the 2000, right? Now we'll print it. %D, %C, comma. How to print?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Repeat once again, sir. Yes.
So which part you want to repeat? So this one.
This one, sir.
So suppose you want to now previously. So what you have assigned to this pointer? PTR is equal to what you have assigned? var1 dot PTR is equal to null. Now suppose if you want to assign some address, you want to link these two variables with each others. Suppose if you want to link these two variables, so for that purpose, what you are doing? So var1 dot PTR is equal to address of this var2 you are assigning, right? var2 चा address कुठे assign केलेला आहे तुम्ही? var1 dot PTR. म्हणजे ऑटोमॅटिकली इथं काय आलेलं आहे? 2000 means this var1 is linking to the var2, right? ज्यावेळी हा पॉइंटर ज्यावेळी एक्झिक्यूट होईल किंवा ह्या ज्यावेळी स्टेटमेंट एक्झिक्यूट होईल तेव्हा कुठली व्हॅल्यू डिस्प्ले होईल 56 आणि बी डिस्प्ले होईल. राईट, मीन्स these where 1 is connected with the where 2. Now how to display the values? So %d, so where 1
dot
pointer next now this dash and structure to variable. So this concept we are using. So I will explain the meaning of this arrow in the next session. So now we don't have a time right now, only 5 minutes is remaining, right? So just now you can remember, I will explain the meaning of this, don't worry. So where 1 dot ptr, structure to pointer we are calling. So this is called as a structure to pointer. So that part I will explain what is meant by this and how we are writing this, right? So structure to pointer concept we are calling this. This is the structure to pointer concept. Now where 1 dot ptr pointer असेल तर असा आपण arrow use करतो, right? Where 1 dot ptr I, after that next where 1 dot next ptr, sorry, ptr c. Now here you will get the values of both the variables. First 55 चा नाही कोणाचा येणार इथं ptr I म्हटल्यानंतर कुठल्या व्हॅल्यूज डिस्प्ले होणार 56 आणि b values will be displayed, right? So now suppose if you want to display the values of where 1, where 1 च्या व्हॅल्यू डिस्प्ले करायचे असतील तर where 1 च्या व्हॅल्यू where 1 चा पॉइंटर यूज करून आपण कोणाच्या व्हॅल्यू डिस्प्ले केल्या काय आउटपुट येईल इथं व्हॉट इज आउटपुट ऑफ दिस स्टेटमेंट, त्याचा आउटपुट काय येणार आहे
56b
56
and b you are displaying, right? 56 and b. Now suppose if you want to display this 55 and a, so how you are able to display?
where 2 dot pointer I, where 2
where 2 pointer connect झालेला काय it is connected, not connected, we need to connect here, right? Or otherwise you can display directly. So where 1 dot I and where 1 dot c directly ही प्रिंट करू शकतो dot a आणि dot c. पण इथं जर डायरेक्टली प्रिंट करायचं असेल तर काय वापरावं लागेल where 1 नी कुणाच्या व्हॅल्यू डिस्प्ले केलेत where 2 च्या व्हॅल्यू डिस्प्ले केलेत, but how we have used the pointer. आता इथं where 1 नी कुणाच्या व्हॅल्यू डिस्प्ले केलेत 56 आणि बी डिस्प्ले केले, पण कशामुळं या पॉइंटरनी याला पॉइंट केलं. जर ह्या पॉइंटरने इथं पॉइंट केलं नसतं तर हा डिस्प्ले झाले असतं का, तर असं असतं तर काय काय व्हॅल्यू आली असती. सो where 1 dot I, what is the value 55, right? And what is the now what is the value 56, right? Now all of you have got the concept.
yes sir.
Cell preferential structure. Now same concept we are using in our linked list, right? Cell preferential structure. Now how this arrow is working, so that part I will explain in the next session. Now is there any doubt up to this? So today we have discussed in detail regarding the pointers and structures. So these concepts we required for our linked list implementation. Now any queries, any question?
No.
Okay. Now today we have discussed, so how many points? So pointers in C, definition, declaration of a pointer. After that, how to store the value of a pointer, pointer to end pointer. After that, array of pointer. Next, concept of a structure, right? Syntax of a structure we discussed. Next, simple program regarding the structure we discussed. Array of structure. Next is the nesting of a structure. And after that, very important concept we discussed here, that is the self-referential structure, right? Any queries, any question up to this? You can ask.